Well, good afternoon again. Lovely, innit? Handsome. Today's Friday. Shouldn't do much now, not Saturday or Sunday, but hopefully Lord spares me back here next week. Lovely lot of clapping out there last night, so we thoroughly enjoyed that as well. Now this here wool story I got is about a little dog. Comes on in. Don't mind the dog. He went early, see. I don't think we hadn't last time he was here, did it? Well, we was here watching cross the other night when Jack said I wouldn't mind having another dog, you know. We used to have one years ago. And when he went, we said we wouldn't have no more. But tell you the truth, I've been itching for another one. What sort would he have? I asked Jack. Oh, dunno, he said. I don't want nothing too small. You don't know you got one if you have one of they. I wouldn't mind old collie. They're supposed to be good with kids, aren't they? And he'll be big enough to make a bit of noise if anybody to come round snooping in the night. So there we was, getting all excited about having this dear dog. We looked in the papers, but they was all so much money. Then one day Jack come home from work and said the man, that one of the chaps up there, had a dog who'd had a few puppies. I thought you wanted a collie, I said. Oh, so I do, he said, but apparently the mother got a bit collie in her. Though they don't know about the father, he's long gone. Shall us go on and have a look at them? Next night, down we go see these dear puppies. Now that was a mistake for a start, because they was all handsome and we had some job choose warm. Anyhow, I picked one up and he licked me, and I said that was it. He was the one for me. We couldn't have him for a bit of while, till he got a bit bigger. But last come the day when we went and fetching. When he come in the house, he had a good sniff round, see what it was. I thought we was going in trouble when he met the cat, but he wasn't too bad. They had a cat where he come from, and our cat was used to the dog next door. So before long, they was like Annie and Mary. We shall taking and training class, said Jack. He had nothing worse than a dog jumping up all over he. I leave that to you, I said. So off they went. He's doing very well too, considering he's only a puppy. And Jack he don't have no nonsense with him. He got all the commands off too. Heel, down, close, stay, back, come, sit. But for all that, he hadn't always got the hang of walking with a lead. He'd try and bite him while he's walking, though he don't pull, thank goodness. He hadn't nothing worse, is it, than a dog pulling he up the road 90 miles an hour. They're doing a good job with training the dog, I said to Jack. Hey, isn't bad at all, he said. Then he grinned. Perhaps when they finish with they'll let me take you up there. God, you're some caution, you are, I said. Now I got a little poem here, again by David Prowse. This one's called An Educated Man. Educated man. Tommy worked the meadows on the cliffs above the bay, shovel-handed labour from a less progressive day. Bulbs and new potatoes of a muscle grinding span, yet Tommy had the aura of an educated man. Tall and string bean slender, with a stern and solemn face, an earnest lay professor, out of time and out of place. His home a grassy corner in a battered caravan, an earthy seat of learning for an educated man. But there lay Thomas College in encyclopedic tomes, the silent source and substance for academic bones. His library, his treasury of life since it began, evening's gaslit allies for an educated man. Somewhere in my scholarship he took me neath his wing, granted me the schooling of a raw apprentice king, coaxing and cajoling in pursuance of his plan to grant me the reflections of an educated man. He talked of stars and planets and the wonders of the brain. Be curious, be questioning, was ever his refrain. Exercise your mind, he'd say. Read everything you can. A word is like a jewel to an educated man. One satchel swinging day from school, the caravan was bare. Without a word, each slipped away for challenges elsewhere. With stringing eyes I shambled off, then angrily I ran, betrayed by one I valued as an educated man. I bustled in, still biting hard, determined not to cry, and on the kitchen table, reaching upwards to the sky, there lay a pile of Thomas books encased in leather tan, a gift beyond all measure from an educated man. Beside it lay a scribbled note in florid Portland blue. I picked it up. It merely said, "The rest is up to you." I turned the cover, scanned the page. The pilgrimage began, along the paths and byways of an educated man. Tommy taught me more than even he could comprehend, and school of life begins at birth, and we defined its end. And, be its home a college, spire, or rusting caravan, where wonders never die, there lies an educated man. Thank you very much.